This week's US CQM Forecast Alert is economic growth in 2021 Q4 was revised down to 4% to 5% due to the December retail sales CPI and IP. Many important monthly economic indicators have been updated this week. Of particular note is the fall in retail sales and the industrial production index in December. In addition, a 0.5% increase in the December CPI resulted in lower real PCE and real retail sales. As a result, economic growth has been revised downward by 0.70% and 0.76% on both the expenditure and income side, respectively. Economic growth on the expenditure side fell to 4.67%. The economic growth rate on the income side is still low, because the statistical discrepancy of 2021 Q4 is forecasted by ARIMA to be a large negative of minus 468 billion. Regarding inflation in 2021 Q4, inflation continued to rise steadily. Inflation rate is approaching 7%. This is Bidenflation. The PCA forecast has also revised down its economic growth rate from 5.3% to 4.60%, close to 4.67% on the expenditure side of CQM. Inflation in terms of the GDP price deflator is forecasted to have exceeded 6% in 2021 Q4. Conclusion from this week's US CQM Forecast Alert. First, the economic growth forecast in 2021 Q4 has been revised down to 4% to 5%, primarily with the December retail sales, industrial production index, and CPI update. Meanwhile, inflation is steadily rising, with inflation rate approaching 7%. Second, the greatest uncertainty about the economic growth forecast for 2021 Q4 lies in the important export of goods in December. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast. The original developer of CQM and CQM theory papers.